welcome back to part 2. If you have not seen part 1, please go back and see it. It'll explain what my hair looks like this. So I just finished. For those of you who already know, just finished using this mask. This mask smells light as well. I also used the coconut milk leave-in conditioner spray along with it. Just help me detangle it as I went. I finger detangle, just in case anybody wanted to know. And then after I get out of the shower, I have my detangling brush that I use. So now it's going to use this mask. I'm going to use this mask. I'm gonna cover up with my shower cap. And like, I don't have one of those devices that you put on your head and you can generate the heat in there to actually activate the mask, because it is a heat activation mask. So I'm just gonna take a bunch of clothes and wrap them around my head. And I've also saw like some people did like a warm towel type deal. So I'm just gonna do that and put it on my head, wrap it around to generate heat in there. And honestly, I'm gonna leave this in for a while. Like, I think you can leave it in for about, what? I think they say 15 minutes. Oh, you can let it sit for 30 minutes. Okay, so it needs to be put in heat for 15 minutes and you can let it sit for 30. Okay, well, I'm gonna let this sit for about 30 to 45 minutes. And I'm gonna go and do some things. Yeah, so we will be back. Nope, not for part 3. This video is not gonna be that short. But we'll be back and I'll come and I'll rinse it out and I'll tell you how it feels, and then we'll get into the actual wash day routine. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. Yes, I have this wrapped around my head. But I'm going to take this off now so we can see what the mask looks like, and then I'm going to rinse it out. I have sneezed. Sorry. I don't think I ever sneezed on camera before, but there it is. Okay. So it's been wrapped in this for about 30 minutes, maybe a little more. Take this off. Let's see if I actually feel my hair has been softened. We'll see. Do I have space down here to put my stuff? I think I'll just leave this stuff in the bag. So that's done. Alrighty, so let's see if you guys can see. This is where the light is. So let's take this one out. So here's my hair with the mask in. Oh, it actually does feel really soft. Now, I still need to rinse it, of course. So I guess I'll go ahead and rinse this out. But I can say my hair does actually feel soft. So maybe I just didn't generate enough heat the other times I was doing this. My glasses should be off, but they're on. So here's how my hair looks with this in. And so now I'm just gonna rinse it out, see how it feels, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I have now rinsed out the hair mask, and now I'm gonna go ahead and go in I'm gonna go ahead and go with my pre-shampoo detangling conditioner. I usually just finger detangle, and sometimes I use a comb, but most of the time I do my fingers, and then after I wash my hair I go through with my brush. But I think I will actually, just to make it easier on myself, go through with my wide tooth comb, with one of my wide tooth combs, and detangle as I go, just to see if it makes it easier, just to make the process easier. So I'm gonna start with the back. So And honestly, a review of the hair mask, it actually does make your hair feel nice and soft. My hair like feels really fluffy feeling and light. Like, oh, it does actually feel nice. I don't know, maybe I was just doing it wrong the first time I had it, or maybe I didn't put enough on there, because I did put more on there this time like than I did last time. So that's one thing. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna go in with the shampoo. I'm just gonna show you guys what it looks like on my hair, or yeah, what it looks like going on my hair, and then I'm just gonna do the rest of it, and like that'll really be, I think that'll really be the end of the video for me, the end of this, until I come back with the final look, which is gonna be after I do my twisting and stuff. I already did a review in the first part of this video. So that's really it, I believe. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do, but you know, I could turn this into a mini story time while I actually do this, because yeah. So let's see, what story should I tell? I should have done a poll or something so I could see what story to tell. Let's tell a story from my childhood again. Let's see. Oh, I have a good story. My cousins probably won't appreciate it, but I'm gonna tell it anyway. So it's a funny story, which I have plenty of, but yeah, and this story actually, besides funny, is ridiculous. Like, I know we all had that ridiculous childhood growing up when it comes to dealing with your cousins, but ours was seriously, like, really ridiculous. And honestly, we're still kind of ridiculous if you ask me. But I don't know why I feel like I have to mix the pre-shampoo up or something. Here it is. It looks weird, doesn't it? Put it on my hair first before I tell my story. Look what it does with those curls. It's so soft too. Like, it feels real. It's really jelly. I don't even need to detangle this, I feel like. A few knots in my hair though. But oh my god, that's amazing. That feels really, really nice. Like, that feels really nice. Sorry. But anyway, to the story now. Gosh, it feels nice. That feels so nice. I'm sorry. But anyway, to the story. And it smells so good. Lord have mercy. Anyway, let me get into the story. So when I was, one of my many stories of my cousin, so I have, how many of us? Seven cousins. On my mom's side. I don't really know much about my dad's side. That's another story I could tell too. But that'll be another one at a different time. So, yeah. So I have like 7 cousins on my mom's side. I have 2 uncles and 2 aunts. My mom is the oldest of all 5 children. And then I do have an aunt who was like an adopted aunt, like who was adopted by my grandma. So her little girls are my cousins as well. And I haven't seen them in a long time. So I don't want any type of like discrepancy or anything, and I don't want anybody being like, why did you mention me in your video, if they see it. So I'm just gonna use the first letter of my cousins' names. Does anybody have the same first letter? Let me see. I don't think so. I think everyone's letter is different. So yeah. So this story is about me and my cousins Q and T. I think it was one other cousin there too, but I'm not sure which cousin it was. but I know for sure it was Q and T, and it might have been somebody else that wasn't my cousin. It might have been like their sister or something like that. Q and T are both girls. They're younger than me. Q is like a year younger than me. I think she was born in 2000. She was born February 2000. And why am I giving out all this information? But she was born in 2000, and T was born in like 2003. So yeah, so one thing we used to do, because we were the cousins that lived in the same state, in the same area, so when we were kids, we always used to play with each other. So we would just all play together all the time, me, Q, and T. So one day we were at my grandma's house. I don't know why we were there, but we were there, and we were playing or whatever, and I know they're gonna hate when I say it because they know who I'm saying when I say Q and T, but it's the truth. Q and T, when we were younger, they used to know how to provoke you. They knew how to get you riled up, and they knew how to say the meanest of things to get you just basically upset and get you to do things that, you know, you wouldn't really want to do. And so this particular night, because it wasn't nighttime, it was evening, we were outside in my grandma's backyard, and I don't know what we were playing or what we were doing, but all of a sudden, like T started saying things about moms, and we like you know how cousins like to start dissing each other? That's what we were doing, and it turned into a whole yo mama battle or something, and whatever. Now me currently, I don't like confrontation, and honestly, like, I'm like, why didn't I just ignore it? But at the time, how old were we at the time? I was probably about 7 or 8, and then that would put T at like 4 or 5, and that would put Q at like 6 or 7. Yeah. So yeah. So this feels really, really good in my hair. I'm sorry to pause and say that, but it's just so soft. Like, it's soft. It's really slimy. It feels kind of slimy. Just in case you want to know what texture kind of feels like. I mean, it did look really slimy and jelly, but just let you know it is very, very slimy and slippery. But it feels really nice in my hair. So, but anyway, back to my story. So what's your name? So, Q was really an instigator in it all. Like, she would just be the person who go, ooh, oh, she'd be that person. And T was the one who was really saying all the stuff. Sometimes Q would give her stuff to say, but not really like that. T could make up her own stuff. So we were just talking, and usually in my head I try to go easy sometimes, because I'm like, but I don't really want to go, you know, I don't really want to be all meanie weenie, even though I was meanie sometimes. But anyway, so we talking about each other, parents or whatever, like whatever, and then like T just kept saying stuff. Like, she had better comebacks than me, not gonna lie. I'm not scared to admit anything, to be honest. She had better comebacks than me, because of course I'm not really used to being mean, or wasn't used to being mean. So look at my curls though. This is amazing. But so she said something, like one thing, and she said one thing. What did she say? She was saying things. I was getting upset, you know. Oh, I don't. Don't mind me. Okay, so she was saying things, and I was getting a little upset. And then the thing that broke the camel's back, not the cattle. The straw that broke the camel's back was when she was like, well, at least my mama cute. Now, both of our mothers are beautiful women, and I don't know why. I guess that's the mind of a child, but I just knew after that, when she said that, I just shoved her, and and that was the end. Like, I don't think I hit her any more than that. I think I really just shoved her, and I guess I shoved her pretty hard, and she just fell, and she just started crying, and then of course Q was like, we're gonna tell Granny. And I'm like, tell her. So they went to go tell Granny, of course. And of course my grandma was upset with me. Of course they don't tell the full story about what they've been saying. So I just walked around a little bit to calm myself down, and then I went in the bathroom for a little while, and then after I went in the bathroom, I was crying, and I came out and I was crying, and I hugged T and I apologized to her, and that was the end of that. But honestly, to be honest, like with the whole situation with me and my cousins now, we don't really talk to each other. We're somewhat estranged. I believe my cousins all talk to each other, like certain ones. Like I know I think Q, T, and K talk to each other, and D talks to each other. They used to talk to M. I don't think they talk to M anymore because of his girlfriend. They don't talk to me because I, number one, don't answer the phone, and number two, I don't give them stuff that they ask me for because I don't have time to give them, and I don't feel like listening to, please let me just borrow this much money, and I honestly, I'm like, no, I need my money. Like, I have bills to pay here in the house regardless of what you think. Like, I'm not rich. I'm a teacher assistant. Like, education does not pay well like you would think. So, I do not have money to be giving. But, yeah. So, and if you just want a little bit more background, my 7 cousins, the first one, well, I got 2 D's. Well, really, the first D is a C, because his real name starts with a C, but his nickname starts with a D. So C, he is currently not with not with us, but he is incarcerated right now. So that's one thing. With C, who's after C? Next after C, because C is the oldest. He's the oldest. And then the second oldest is K. K is a girl. And she lives in Georgia. Next after K is me, Amaya. I'm the third oldest. After me is M, and M is a boy. So yeah, and M is literally like K, me, and M birthdays are literally one after the other. Like K is 1 year older than me, and her birthday's in September. My birthday is in October, and M is 1 year under me, and his birthday is in November. Isn't that cool? So yeah. And then after M is Q. Q was born literally a few months after M, because she was born in February. So her and M are the same age at this point in time. They're both 21. So, and then after Q, it's D. Yeah, I think D, right? Is it D or J? I think J, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I think J is older than D, because I think J is 20 and D is 19. I think that's right. So J is next. J is a girl. She is the daughter of the aunt that was adopted. So I miss her. I haven't seen her in a long time. I wanted to go to her graduation, but I couldn't make it because I had to work. But I miss her. Hope to talk to her soon. I have her on Facebook. I'm gonna see what I can do with y'all. Part of my therapy is to actually go through all of my Facebook friends or my contacts and my phone, and just, see who I need to say, who doesn't need, and just to text them and just be like, hey, just catching up with you. So I need to actually do that pretty soon, just to have my, it's my assignment for therapy. So And so I will be talking to her real soon. But yeah, so, and then after J is D, and D is a boy. J is a girl, just in case I didn't say it. Yeah, D is a boy. Yeah, and D didn't really grow up much with us. He grew up somewhere else. But he's been here for a good decent amount of time. I feel like everyone moved here to South Carolina after a while, except for Kay, because her dad isn't here. So, I mean, her dad is in Georgia. So, that's what I mean. And then after D, it's T. And T is the youngest. T was the youngest of us growing up. Of course, she's not the youngest anymore. So, this is really nice. I am loving this pre-poo. Like, I'm loving this pre-poo. And so, yeah. And after T, Jay's mom had another baby, had a girl. So, and her name starts with J as well. So then there's the second J. And second J is probably 13 by now, I believe. I think she's going to high school now. I think. I'm not really sure. It's been a while since I've seen them. But yeah, so second J would be next. No, not second. Yeah, second J would be next. And also there is my cousin, the oldest cousin, C. He has a son as well. And his son is about to be 12 soon. So crazy. I remember when he was just a baby, like legit. Like, and he's still, the fact that he's still 12 and he still like wants to come over to my house and play games and stuff. Like, that's so crazy to me. So I love it, but I really just don't have time because I just, with things with school and then me trying to have a fun girl summer at the same time, it's just a hot mess express. I'm sorry. And C's son, his name starts with a J. We got a lot of J's if you can't tell. It's our favorite letter alphabet. No, I'm just kidding. So yeah. Also, who's next? Q has a baby. He's the youngest at this point. And his name starts with C. I just don't want to put everybody's information out there because I don't want anybody to be mad, like, why did you say so-and-so's name on the internet? So I don't want to hear that. So I'm just like, okay, let me just use first name initials. So yeah, so she has a baby. His name starts with C. I think it starts with C. C or K. I think it's a C. But, yeah. So, and then after, I'm just rambling now, and but after, who else has one? Oh, D has a baby. He was the second one actually to have a child. After C. So D has a baby. He has 2 children actually. He's the only one that has multiple children. So with the same woman, yes. Because I know somebody's gonna be like, oh, you got 2 different baby mamas? No, he has the same one baby mama. His wifey. So, and his kids' names, one starts with M, and the oldest starts with M, and it's a boy, and then the youngest starts with K, and that's a girl. So, and the girl, the little girl, honestly was born literally a few days before Q's baby was born. So they're literally like a few days apart, like maybe 2. I think about two days apart or so. I'm not sure, but yeah. So yeah, so me and my cousins, we're not really the closest, but I believe that can change. I mean, last time we all got together was in, who was it, last year, November. It was November last year. So hopefully we can get together, you know, really sort out. I don't think we have any grudges being held at this point. I think now it's just because we all are doing our own separate things now, and we just, we just grew close and far. We were close and then we just grew far apart, and we just kind of kept it far apart. So So yeah, that's really the whole deal with that, I believe. So does it look like I'm packing too much of this on? Because it just feels so good. Like seriously, y'all don't even understand how good this feels. Like it feels so like soothing and soft and just the best thing ever at this point in time in my life. But yeah, so that's my story time of one time that my cousins got me in trouble. We've all gotten each other in trouble so many times though. So many times. Like it's ridiculous. But yay. So I'm done with this pre-shampoo, and I believe that'll be it for my video, because I don't think I need to show you guys anything else, because this is not a hair tutorial. Like I said, this is really just a time for me to catch you guys up in my life, and then just a little bit of a story time. So if you really want to know everything that's been going on, my catch up is in part 1. If you haven't seen that already, go ahead and go see that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I will definitely be putting a picture at the end of the video of the end result when the time comes. I really want to upload this video today, so that means I really need to do it today. Which would mean I can't really just do the twist. I would just have to let it be out and curly and then do my twist set later. I'm honestly I'm trying to think what I really want to wear my hair like for this weekend. I'm supposed to be going out this weekend, but I'll figure it out. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please press that like button. If there are any African Pride products that you want me to try, let me know. I think I will go on and do the other lines. Again, this was the Moisture Miracle line, and I said all I needed to say about it so far. If there are any products that are, whether they're from Sally's or it's online, that you would like me to try, or you think that would be good for my hair, please let me know. I am still trying to find like a good product that would work really well with my hair. Like I said, Eden Body Works was a really good product. A few things I would change about some of the things, but I'm still really trying to find a product to really stick for my hair for a while. But I am going to keep doing this challenge. I'm going to try my hardest to stick on this platform, because I know it's been such a long time since I posted one video, and I really want to try to keep getting this moving. Just because I like to do these things. I'm learning as I go, as you can tell with all my music sounds and my transitions. So if you have any tips for me, please let me know in the comment section below. Follow me on all of my social media. You can find me on Facebook at Amaya Champ. Instagram is the same thing. Twitter is the same thing. I do not have Snapchat just because I thought Snapchat was boring, but everyone is convincing me to get it back, and I'm not sure if I want to get it back. But my story times on there used to be bomb, so I may get it back. Might get a new Snapchat, so that might be coming up soon, so look out for that. Also, add me on TikTok. I haven't been doing anything for a little minute, but there are a few dances that are trending right now that I do plan to do, if not this weekend, definitely sometime soon. So yeah, go add me on TikTok as well. This is unconventional as this is unconventional, but also you can add me on LinkedIn. I do have a professional side to all this goofiness and weirdness. So you can add me on LinkedIn. I'm still trying to make that profile correct. It's just a lot of things on my plate right now that I'm trying to get through. There's a lot going on in my life professionally and personally, more so personally than anything. So I am trying to get all that together. So thank you again for watching this video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, so I lied. I was not going to end the video right there. As you can see, I'm dressed different because I just finished showering and washing my hair. And so what I decided to do was I'm going to use, I'm going to show what it looks like, just to try to see the difference between the curl defining this thing and the curl defining gel thing, like, because I just feel like they're just the same thing, except one is flaxseed oil and shea butter, and another one is aloe and coconut water. But I want to see if they kind of do my curls a little different, or if they just do the same thing. Pretty sure they'll probably do the same thing, but I just want to see. So first off, like I said, I have very dry scalp, so I have to go through my hair. You know, I'm just gonna brush through it once or twice with my detangling brush, and I'm gonna grease my scalp because I have to grease my scalp even though it's summertime. Yes, I do, because I have dry scalp. And then I'm gonna put in some of my leave-in, and I'm gonna wait a while with my leave-in. You know, I'm just gonna put a little bit on it, and then I'm gonna go through my whole hair. One side I'm gonna use this, and the other side I'm going to use this, just to see what it does. And I will come back on here to show you the difference. Okay, so I am back, and my hair, I have greased my scalp. I put the leave-in conditioner on there, and it's been a good minute, so I make sure the product doesn't pack on. And so now I'm going to do, I like the way my hair feels. It feels really nice. So now I'm going to do one side with the curl defining gel, like I said, and then I'm going to do the other side with the gelling cream. Well, the curl defining gel and cream. So I think I'll do my right side with this, and I'll do my left side with the gel. So let's see how this does. And I'm just gonna honestly just show the last product. So this side, this side, this. So let's see how that looks. So here we are. Can you guys tell the difference? So here's the side closer. Of course it's not dried, but just look at my curl pattern and how the curls are. And then there's this side. The difference? Or did they just do the same thing? The only difference I feel like is this side is I did pick both of them out so they can be fluffed up a little bit. And I would say that this side has fluffed up more and this side seems to be a little bit more weighted. Okay, it's fluffing up a little bit, but it does still seem this side is still a little bit more weighted, as you can see their height difference. Which, I mean, you can kind of expect because this is more of a gel, or this is a gel, and this is kind of like a gel, but it's like gel and cream, like how it says it is. So this is much lighter. I put the same amount on both sides, so I wasn't being unfair. So yeah, this side is this one again, and this side is this. So if you're looking for a more, like if you want more volume or definition, whatever, not definition, more volume, definitely go with the flaxseed oil and shea butter gel and cream, just because it's lighter and it doesn't weigh your hair down, so you can fluff it as big as you want. Honestly, I can say with the gel and cream, if you're looking for a more kept look or like a more flat look, definitely use the gel itself, because it will definitely keep it in place. And another thing too that is kind of noticeable in it, this is a bit more frizzy than this. I mean, I know all my hair is frizzy, kind of, but I guess it's because this is more fluffed up as well, and this fluffs up more than that, but this is just a little bit more kept than this. Honestly, I don't have a preference to which one I like the most. Both of them are pretty fine with me. I like both of them. I feel really nice with this, with my hair like this, even though I'm not going anywhere today. So, you know. But yeah, so now that is it. I actually do want to try the edge wax just to see how it does. I don't know if it'll last all day, but I just want to see if it could really help me swoop these things. So what I'm gonna actually do is, because I don't really have a hairstyle prepped yet for how I'm gonna wear my hair, but it's still kind of broken up. So I'm just gonna put the front in some bands for a little while. I need another band. like the black one. No? Okay. I don't know where my other black one is, so I'm just gonna use this one. Where is this at? I guess it doesn't really matter. This is definitely a heavier. I like the back, the way my back looks better than the front. Like, you guys can't see. Look at the back here. Look how that looks. It's so pretty. Let's see how the back looks on this side. Yeah. Yeah, so that's how it is. I just want to move these out of my way. And let's see if I can do something with this edge control stuff. So I have my edge brush, which is low-key a little wet because I did wash it. Okay. Now let's see. See if we can get our finger in there a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. See if I can bring some baby hairs down. I don't know how to do baby hairs, by the way, so don't judge me too roughly. I can barely see on this phone camera. Okay. Okay. Not too bad. Uh-oh. Not too bad. Oh, I hate the front, this part. But this part is really nice. Not bad. Look at my mirror. Okay. It's definitely not rub challenge proof because legit, I mean, you could wait for it to dry. But I'm not gonna wait for it to dry for this video. But it will definitely give you your little swoops, but not rub proof. See, not rub proof, but it would definitely work. I don't know how it would be dry, you know, once I let it dry or whatever, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, tried everything now. So that is it for this video for real. So let me cue my outro. I'm being silly.